Hey everyone, welcome to the third episode of Let's Build Pokémon Sword and Shield inside of Minecraft. Today we're making Hop's house, probably the biggest project I suppose we've done so far. Not necessarily because of, like, its size, but I guess just how long it took. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good build. Honestly, I found this one to be kind of difficult at times, just because it's such a generic looking build. I wanted to try and make it look a bit better. It was difficult, but I think I got it. I think I did alright. Yeah, thanks for the support and all the positive feedback I got on the previous video. Yeah, there's not really too much to say right now. But just for things I guess I'd talk about a bit later on. I'm planning to give my actual overall opinion on Sword and Shield as a game. Might talk about Scarlet and Violet, new Pokemon Gen 9 coming out in less than 3 weeks, so that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, not really too much else to say, really, but, yeah, I'll let you do some relaxing to the music, and, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so bit of the progress on the shed has started now. Honestly, the shed's probably my favorite build in, like, Hop's house. I don't know, I like the colors of it and stuff, it just looks nice. Anyway, like I said, I would now give my opinion on Sword and Shield as a game. Believe it or not, Sword and Shield was the first main series, mainline Pokemon game I've ever played. Mainline being, like, Ruby Sapphire, Black and White, Sun Moon, Sword and Shield, Red and Blue, all those. That's like main line, I guess, even including remakes and stuff, such as BDSP or whatever. Sword and Shield was the first one I ever played, and I must say it was a very good experience, to be honest. I was pretty confused, actually, like, with the amount of hate and backlash it got. I feel like people are just, like... I mean, look, they could be right, I suppose, with, I guess, like, could improving graphics and stuff like that, but, like, I don't think it matters that much, because I don't think people play Pokemon games for the graphics. They play it because it's a Pokemon game, and Pokemon is fun, and it's pretty good. Story, I've only understood recently why the story is actually pretty lackluster. I never really paid too much attention to it. But I do understand now, it's not the greatest, it's not very in-depth, but it's still a fun game to play. I've probably played through this game about 3-4 times now. Yeah, I've got the Crown Tundra and Isle of Armor. It's a pretty good game, I really enjoy it. I do understand where, like, the hate is coming from and stuff. I do understand why people don't like it as much. But I feel like, I don't know, I don't really care, I guess, but I like the game personally a lot. Quite a lot of the mons in the game, a very different style I feel to how they're, like, made and, like, what they look like compared to a lot of other mons. But they still look good. I like a lot of them, really. Yeah, I don't really have too much else to say about this. Yeah, I'll just let you finish watching, like, Hop's house, I guess, being built, and I'll be back giving my opinion on Scarlet and Violet. Sorry if my voiceovers aren't amazing this time around. I'm very tired. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, the Hop's house is almost done, I'd say. The rest of the work in this time-lapse is mostly just other details around his house, like the nature and all that sort of stuff. A lot more of the landscaping's done in front of Hop's house. That is most of the time-lapse, I'd say, would be done by then. But before that happens, I just want to give my quick opinion so far on Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. First things first, I am picking Pokemon Violet. I like Miraidon a lot more than Koraidon, but that isn't to say that Koraidon isn't good, because I think they both look pretty cool, I must say. But so far the games look, like, honestly, really good. Once again, I don't care about graphics. I don't play Pokemon games to have a good experience with graphics. I don't really pay attention to them that much anyway. I'm just excited, like, it's the first, well, technically second open world experience. I suppose the first one we kind of got was Legends Arceus, which, by the way, is a amazing game. Really like it. Yeah, this game's shaping up to be really good. The starter of which I'm going to pick is likely going to be Sprigatito, just because usually I go for the grass type, but it's also just my favorite anyway of the three. Voicoco and Quaxley, I would say, are on par with each other, but I just like Sprigatito more. The only reason I wouldn't pick Sprigatito is, like, if, like, its evolution was bad. A lot of people give it, like, Sprigatito hate, I guess, with, like, it could be, like, standing up on two legs and that's bad. I don't think that it matters that much. Simply because of the fact, I don't care if it's on 4 legs, or 2 legs, or 6. If it's cool design, and the design makes sense, then it's good. You know? I don't mind. But yeah, overall, game looks super good. Most of the Pokemon that have been announced, I like a lot. The only one of which I'm not a huge fan of is Bellibolt. But the rest of them I really like. Character models look really cool, the animations are very improved, and I'm extremely excited to explore the map and stuff. It just looks like a very good game. It comes out in a few days, and I'm thrilled for it, to be completely honest. Yeah, not really too much else to say on it. I did see, like, a comment, yesterday or the day before, whatever, saying that there should be like a community project on Scarlet and Violet when the game comes out to make like the maps and stuff. Honestly, that'd be a pretty sick idea, and I would either host it and I can get a bunch of people on, or someone would have already done it and I would join them because I would help out with that a lot. But yeah, looks like a really good game so far. Have not really any complaints. I can't really give too many complaints before the actual game comes out because that just seems unfair. But yeah, honestly, really excited for this game. High hopes for it, high expectations as well. I do expect it to be pretty fun, especially with like the 3-story sort of thing. With the 3 stories, I think it's a cool idea, just as long as it can be played well, I suppose. Like, for example, scaling, I feel like that would be a really important thing if you were doing a thing like 3 stories. What if you just do like, well, like the first levels of all 3 stories be level 15, so you go to a gym, you're on par with them, you go to a Path of Legends thing, so you go to a Titan, and you're a bit above, and then you go to like a Team Star base, and then you're like 5 or 10 levels above them. Like, I don't know if they're gonna do scaling or not, but I do hope they do. Anyway, that's my opinion on Scarlet and Violet so far. I might go into a bit more depth later on, but the time lapse is coming to a close soon, so I'll let you chill out for a little bit, and then I'll sign the video off. Alright, just thought I'd wrap up the video real quick. Thanks again for all the support on the previous episode. Honestly, this channel is growing to be pretty good. Honestly, like, I didn't expect it to grow this fast. And it is making me quite happy, I must say. It is definitely giving me more motivation to make these kinds of videos. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, if you've watched this far at least. Next episode, we'll be finishing up Postwick. This is the second last episode of it. It will likely just be terraining, and that would be actually about it. It would just be terraining. If you don't want to see that, I'll move on. Just tell me in the comments, I guess, what you'd rather see. But yeah, appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I'll see you in a few days for the next one. Goodbye.